I believe Chinese hackers. They have an entire city in China devoted to hacking the United States. We have about 50 guys at the FBI devoted to stopping it. You tell me who's outnumbered. If they can hack an American-made car, imagine the access they would have to Chinese-made cars or Chinese-made parts that's in our critical infrastructure.
This is ubiquitous. This is not just in cars. This is Internet of Things. Just think about any things that you use in your daily life. What are the objects, the items you coming to use to actually have the connectability with Internet, and it can connect through via a Bluetooth or whatever with any other device you want, particularly your cell phone, like TikTok, like all those things, right? WeChat and everything. So this is a very vulnerable. That's why we wanted to let people know that the CCP dominate those things because their supply chain. They dominate the Internet of Chips, which is connectivity module that's taking probably in the car market, taking 60 to 65% of market share. And why? Because they're cheap. And why they're cheap? Because we are forced labor. The Chinese people are being forced to work at the concentration camp or forced labor. That is why they're cheap. But people don't talk about it. Okay, they just talk about, oh, how good its business in China is, but they only make a very few people rich. And then it helped the communists to take over the entire America and enslave the entire 300 million plus Americans. So we don't want the history to repeat because the Chinese has teach basically everybody a best lesson. So cybersecurity is a risk, but the other one I wanted to mention is lawfare. You know, the intel that we share with you early on is the CCP had a plan as early as 2021. Miles Guo reviewed that they wanted to prevent Trump to become the presidential candidates using a very strategy that the Miles has been under attack from the CCP. It's called CCP's unrestricted legal warfare or lawfare, which is filing at fake or frivolous court cases to basically destroy a person, to strain their financial resources and destroy the person mentally. So this is also happening right now as you walk through all those barriers that the CCP, the communists, creating in leading to the election 2024.
And when you think about it, this is to sow discourse and division in the United States to ultimately weaken us so these evildoers can take over. I appreciate you, Ava Chan, the new federal state of China, for calling out this stuff. And I especially appreciate the whistleblowers inside China that go to great risk to their own lives to get back the information that allows us to push it out to the people.